The fight is over. The Titans have clashed. And it was just as underwhelming as I thought it would be. Did I watch the match? No, I really couldn't be bothered. I looked up the highlights afterwards and I'm really glad I didn't pay for a ticket or for the pay-per-view. Bet you guys feel scammed.
Oh hey, the match was shit. Can we get a refund up in here, please?
Actually, where's my bandana? I always wear a bandana when I'm talking about KSI, because he has one to hide his receding hairline, and I've got one too, so this one will have to do. It's a different one. It's got flowers all over it. Looks a bit gay, but what you gonna do? So the KSI versus Logan Paul boxing match has finally gone down. I'm just really glad it's over. Hopefully we can move on, but apparently there's already talks of a round 2. Shit. Much like I anticipated, the fight wasn't that great. In fact, it was a bit of a train wreck in my opinion. There are lots of people calling for a refund. It was incredibly underwhelming and all in all, just a waste of time. So I thought we'd have a quick look at the old highlights, see how it went, and I think we'll start with the match that no one actually gave a shit about, Deji versus Jake Paul. Jake Paul, as I'm sure we all know, won the match. Deji threw in the towel, gave up, and because of that, Jake Paul's ego has gone through the roof. It's so great, I can't believe it. I'm so happy for it.
And you get it, the referee's going to send it for us. The towel has been thrown in. The towel has been thrown in by Deji's corner.
Wow, no one expected that.
What's even worse than this stupid fight, in my opinion, is Deji and Jake Paul's responses to the fight. Both of them are horrendous. Should we give them a watch? Why not? Let's give them a watch, because I just want to depress myself.
Such a crazy night. Like, who would have ever thought that a bunch of YouTubers could put on such an amazing show?
Well, that's a load of shit, isn't it? I mean, it was one of the most boring events I've ever watched, and I only watched the highlights.
Deji, you showed a lot of heart out there. Much respect, bro. I think you earned everyone's respect. You fought like a warrior. You have a ton of heart. So, Deji, good job, bro. We brawled it out.
This is one thing that really pisses me off, actually, because before the fight, they were all going at each other. They were all incredibly aggressive.
Oh, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, you're a dead man. I'm gonna kick your ass.
But now, as soon as the fight's over, they've gone all PC, and it's all, oh, congratulations. You fought like such a man. You've got such a big heart. My condolences. You're all a load of fake bastards.
But obviously it does look bad. I look like a freaking idiot in this picture. But you know what? I look good in this picture. So.
But you really don't, though. I mean, you look like a vampire from Twilight. Your hair is all over the place. You're a sweaty mess. And look at your teeth. It's like you've been chewing on a corpse.
I'm going to do a couple of videos reacting to both my fight and Logan's fight. So make sure you are subscribed to keep up with those.
Ah yes, of course you are. You're going to milk this event for as much views and attention and revenue as you can. Oh Jake, you never cease to amaze me. That's honestly all there is to say on Jake Paul's response. It's only 3 minutes and 40 seconds long. I'm quite surprised he didn't milk it to 10 minutes. Now I really hate to say this, but in my opinion, Deji's response is far worse than Jake Paul's. I mean, sure, I don't think Jake Paul was being genuine when he was being humble. I just think he's a very good actor. But Deji wasn't even humble. He just made excuses for the 6 minutes of his response.
If I was to have a rematch with Jake, I would f him up easy.
The thing is, if there is a rematch, I'll accept it. I'll accept your rematch just to beat you again.
The reason why I won't do the rematch is because this is what he's living for right now.
I thought I let a lot of you down, but apparently I didn't. Apparently I made a lot of you, I inspired a lot of you.
So apparently you didn't let people down, yet the response is called, I'm sorry I let you down.
The thing is, he hit me round 4 with a body shot and I made a noise. I was like,
I would have much more respect for you if you just kind of said, oh, I'm sorry, I lost. Fair play to Jake for winning. I'll try and do better next time, whoever I fight. But no, you just spend 6 minutes and 19 seconds making a shit ton of excuses. I mean, that's just childish in my opinion.
yeah. What? Says you wanna rock with it.
Why are you still plugging the Team Deji merch? He lost. He's just milking it for more views and revenue. It's no different to Jake Paul. He's lost, but he's still like, I can make some money off it. Buy my merch, guys. Anyway, I think we've said enough about that fight. I think it's time to move on to the main event, the event that people gave somewhat of a shit about. It's Logan Paul versus KSI.
57-57, it is a majority draw.
It's a draw.
Let's hear it for both fighters.
Again, as I'm sure we all know already, the result was it was a draw. Nobody actually won. Biggest cop-out in a boxing match I've ever seen. A lot of people have been saying, oh, it's fake, oh, it's been staged, oh, it was all a plan to get a rematch and more money. I don't personally agree with that. Simply because I don't think they're intelligent enough to plan something like that. I think it's simply down to the fact that A, the judges aren't the best, and B, they're very equally matched fighters. They'll say differently about themselves and the other opponent, but they are very equally matched. Also, they are far too brain dead to plan this out in advance. Now, as of the moment, Logan Paul hasn't actually made a response video. He might just try and shrug this off like he always does, pretend it was no big deal. It wasn't a big deal, actually, now that I think about it. It was just really overhyped. KSI has made a response video, though, and in my opinion, it's actually the best response video yet. It's still shit, though, don't worry.
And personally, I thought I won the fight, in all honesty.
Oh, really? You think you won, KSI? Good God, I'd have never guessed! One thing I do have to give KSI in this response video is that he does give a few good points. The fight shouldn't have been a draw. Whoever won did so very marginally, and Logan Paul was using a fair few dirty tactics in the boxing ring. However, the rest of the response video is just kind of him making excuses, trying to look like the better man, and oh yeah, he's gonna milk it for views and revenue too!
Whenever I hit him with a big shot, he would just cower and just hold on to me. But yeah, he's lucky to get a draw out of that. But hey, your boy's still the champion. Your boy's still the...
Well, no you're not. You didn't fucking win.
Athletic beast. He's bigger than you, stronger than you. He's gonna wipe the floor with you. KSI isn't even gonna be a challenge for Logan. But yeah, I'd say the fight says otherwise.
I'm not sure if it does, to be honest, KSI, because you did get the crap kicked out of you for the first 2 rounds. Granted, you did come back from it, fair play, props to you for that, but it only proves in my mind even more that you're both two very equal fighters. It certainly proves that Logan Paul isn't miles better than you, but it doesn't prove that you're the better fighter. The only thing that would prove that, sadly, is a rematch. So, in conclusion, the fight was a bit shit, the response videos were all a bit shit, and if there's one thing we can learn from this, it's not to overhype YouTube boxing matches. I honestly hope we can put this whole boxing crap behind us now. I'm sure there will be other boxing matches in the future, but I hope to dear God that KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Deji, I really hope they don't have a rematch. I really don't. I just want this shit to be over, to be honest. So, yeah, in the unlikely event that any of you are watching, please just don't. Anyway, that's all I've got to say on the matter, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, you can like, you can subscribe to see more content from me, and you can check out my social medias in the description so you never miss an update from me. Any support you can throw my teeny tiny little YouTube channel is greatly appreciated. It really does mean the world. Thanks in advance for anything you can do. And now, my brethren, it is time to finish the video with a ceremonial ritual. The removal of the retarded bandana, which symbolizes that this stupid match is finally over. Heck off and subscribe.